Chance to catch up with one of the real mavens of social media in the Congress, Senator Mike Lee from Utah, when we were over in Google Land yesterday, and we have more to show you from that later on in the show. But let's take a quick look at what Mike Lee had to say to us, and then we'll be back with a little more raw power play political excellence. Senator Mike Lee from the great state of Utah. You are one of the most effective tweeters and social media users in the Senate. Is this something that came naturally to you? Is this something that you did before you were in the Senate, before you were college-ex?
It's something that certainly enabled me to get here. My campaign relied heavily on the use of social media in order for it to work. And there's a new generation of voters out there that are heavily influenced by these channels of communication. We use them effectively on my campaign, and now I use them in my Senate office.
So what's typical? How do you use it? Give me an example.
Well, if we're debating a particular policy, I'll just make a brief statement and tweet it out, and a similar statement will go out on my Facebook site and on my blog and so forth. And so my Twitter followers...
How many?
At Sen Mike Lee. I honestly don't remember exactly how many we're up to. I don't want to either exaggerate it or understate them, but I'm at Sen Mike Lee, and we send those out. It's a good way of communicating.
So, Senator, into a little more esoteric view, in terms of, you've been part of an insurgency inside the Republican Party. You part of the Tea Party caucus in the Senate, and part of a stauncher, more conservative growth inside the Republican Party in 2010 and beyond. Do you think social media, I know it empowered you in your case, but do you think it's empowered conservative Republicans?
Absolutely, and I think it's going to continue to have that effect. I mean, look, in the past, we had just a few media outlets throughout the country that were more or less controlling access to information about what's happening in Washington. That's no longer the case. We now have an infinite number of channels of communication operating through these social media sites, and those are just going to continue to grow. And as they grow, it's going to empower Americans generally, including and especially conservatives.
Okay, Senator, we thank you for your time. Have a great time at the convention.
Thank you.